Olvera, Miss North Carolina, USA, and this is my April newsletter. So a couple weeks ago, I had the opportunity to join RPM Productions, Miss Alabama, Miss Louisiana, and Miss South Carolina, USA in Washington, D.C. to hang out with some of our elected officials. Being able to hang out and learn a few things from our congressmen and women and a few senators was very informative and very interesting. Being able to talk about issues that are going on not only in our nation but in our home states was very informative and kind of gave us, a little bit of insider point of view on things that we can do to help better our states and kind of spread the word about things that are going on to people who might not know. So it was just it was an overall very educational experience, and I truly enjoyed it. But one of the most exciting things that I got to do while in DC was visit Walter Reed. Being able to go spend time with our soldiers who have just gotten back from war and are rehabilitating and getting their lives back together after such traumatic experiences was one of the most humbling things I've ever been through. Coming from a military background, I always feel necessary to thank our soldiers and just share some time with them, listen to their stories, get to know their families, and being able to do that in our nation's capital where it all begins is just, it's an experience that I honestly can't explain it, but I can tell you it's a very emotional one. One of my favorite things about being Miss North Carolina to date has been the opportunities of traveling North Carolina and meeting all kinds of different people. I mean, different ages, different backgrounds, different cultures. It's so nice to see how diverse my state is and to really, dive into what we have to offer as North Carolinians. Some of my favorite people that I've gotten to hang out with have been elementary school students. They're just so creative and they think outside of the box and they kind of make you take a step back and reevaluate your own world just because you kind of are like, what am I doing with my life? These kids are awesome. And they teach me more probably than I teach them. But that has to be my favorite thing about being Miss North Carolina is just the traveling, the opportunities of meeting new people and making new friends. Miss USA is right around the corner, and I have to say the most exciting thing for me is just flat out competing for Miss USA. I mean, I'm living out not only my childhood dream, but probably millions of girls out there. I mean, they're going to be looking at me like that. Being able to say that after 5 years of hard work, dedication, and just having this passion for pageantry to finally pay off and to finally grace the Miss USA stage as Miss North Carolina USA is absolutely the most exciting thing about going to Miss USA, competing for Miss USA. So, I guess I'm preparing a little bit for Miss USA. No, I'm kidding. I'm preparing a lot in a lot of different ways. Luckily, I have amazing sponsors who are helping me and guiding me to be the best Olivia that I can be. They're molding me to be the greatest representative of North Carolina. I have Angelo Frazier, who is my fitness coach. He is amazing. there are no words for him. He's just, yeah, wait till you see me. Haley Morgan from Foxy Lady, she is working with me on my gown, and let me tell you, I've never had someone who has just given their whole heart on helping me to create this dream gown that I've always wanted and to be very proud of whenever I go on stage at Miss USA. And not to mention the multiple clothing sponsors from local boutiques around town in Fayetteville and Raleigh in the Southern Pines area. I'm so grateful for them and just, their generosity in helping me be, well dressed while at Miss USA for those 16 days. It's amazing how gracious people have been throughout this experience. But the main thing that I've been focusing on and preparing for is journaling. I've become an avid journaler. I enjoy writing down, little bits of information after certain events, and then being able to write down motivational quotes and just things that are going to keep me positive during that time at Miss USA. It's amazing how much your mind can control a situation, and so I'm definitely a firm believer in positive thinking. Thank you for tuning in and checking in on how I'm doing, and hopefully you are already following me on all social media sites, but if you're not, please make sure to go to my Facebook page and like it. That's Miss North Carolina USA, all one word, in the search tab. You can also follow me on Instagram, which is my favorite, at real_Miss NC USA 2014. And you can also follow me on Twitter at realmissncUSA. I'm really excited, and I hope that I do North Carolina proud. So continue to, send and share your support. I love getting the letters, especially the personalized handwritten ones. They're very sweet, and I have them all hanging up on my walls. I really enjoy it. So I hope that you all have a beautiful day, and I'll see you in Baton Rouge.